What's going on, guys? Black Scout Survival. Today we're going to talk about what is the best martial art for self-defense. You know, I get this question a lot. Hey, Jack, what martial art should I take? I really want to be prepared. I want my family to be prepared, you know, blah, blah, blah. So if you're really looking at self-defense, there's a lot of things that go into the equation. You know, it's not just learning a martial art. It also comes with physical fitness, which is a whole nother thing in of itself, you know, because you can, you know all kinds of stuff, and then if you're not physically fit, and somebody that is physically fit will destroy you. So if you really want to look at self-defense, and we'll kind of talk about some martial arts in a second, but if you really want to look at self-defense, like really protecting yourself and your family, get a concealed weapons permit, firearm, and then get training. You know, get trained, real world type training, not just going and shooting static targets at the range. That's not training. That is a form of training. It's marksmanship, but not actual tactical training. I consider fighting with a pistol, rifle, or whatever a martial art in and of itself. It's just a modern day one, you know. So you can check out a lot of different people that do those sorts of classes probably in your area as well. If you're a 100-pound female and you know you have a 300-pound dude comes up on you, knowing some jiu-jitsu will probably not help you. You're going to need to, you know, have a firearm, something to kind of as a force multiplier. The other thing is that when you look at actual martial arts, I always hear people say Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I'm a practitioner of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and I think it's necessary to know good ground game. But if Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu was the end-all be-all, then Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioners would win every UFC there ever was. But you've got guys that go in there, there's Muay Thai, whatever, and will knock a BJJ guy out. Not everything should go to the ground either. I mean, there may be situations where you don't want to go to the ground, you know. So having a good stand-up game, Muay Thai is a good, you know, boxing is good. I think the basic up to blue belt level of jiu-jitsu is good to know and practice because it does a smaller opponent can take on a bigger opponent and be successful with you know, the basics of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Also like Kali, you guys know I've been a practitioner of that for a long time because of the fact that it's a weapon-based system, and it kind of like you can deploy any type of weapon with it. So I can take a stick, a knife, an ink pen, whatever, and do a lot of the same things. And because you do so much is structured around the same patterns, it becomes very quick reactionary stuff. So like doing Hubad, you know, it becomes reactionary. So even though, you know, like some moves may take you time to think about it, like Bruce Lee says that's not good, you want to be a master of a few moves. Kali is kind of set up in that way that you will master the same flow patterns, and you know you can deploy them pretty quick and as a reaction versus having to think about it, which will get you killed. So anyhow, like I think a combination of things is good. Like don't limit yourself to jiu-jitsu or whatever, Krav Maga, all this kind of stuff. Really be open. Look, I know that, you know, a lot of people want to say my kung fu's better than yours, but at the end of the day, it really depends on the individual. Somebody that's really in shape, somebody that's really trained in what they do, then you know they have more experience in actual fighting. I've known guys that in my past that never learned any martial art, and they would beat anybody. I've seen them beat many people up just because they've been in that situation so much. They've been in a combative situation so much that they're very composed in it. If you see fighters, sometimes they're not composed. Like if you look at the Floyd Mayweather and Conor McGregor boxing match, Floyd Mayweather was very composed, whereas Floyd Mayweather was very composed, whereas Conor McGregor was not. So, because he was in an uncomfortable situation, a new situation. The thing is that if you have a lot of experience in fighting, you're going to be more comfortable in it. The fight or flight syndrome will kind of go down, and you'll be comfortable in that situation. So, a lot of training, a lot of practice. Get a CCW if you really want to care about your self-defense. Anyhow, guys, hope you enjoy it. And thanks for watching Black Scout Survival.